Man, so we're actually getting flashbacks with Dexter in Miami? Well, I guess they did have to clown around at one point. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Dexter New Blood. This one is my next review for Season 1. We're almost done, guys. This is for Episode 9, the penultimate, titled The Family Business. So, easily the best episode of this show, and probably one of my favorite Dexter episodes of all time. This episode was insanely good. This was insane. Not only that, I would love to watch this episode around the holiday season. Like, this episode was a full-on Christmas special. But this episode, look, man, it just, from the beginning to end, was just insane, right? So, after Harrison got rescued from Dexter, we have Dexter that discusses the code with his son, which was just mind-blowing to see, because he's explaining this code to Harrison that obviously Harry taught to him. Like, the generations are just being passed down here, you know? And we actually see a kill that Dexter has in Miami. We actually go back to the early seasons timeline, and they actually, like, de-age Dexter and put him back in his old-school kill clothes. And we have a kill of him killing this clown in a pretty horrific manner. I thought it was pretty crazy. Like, you have Dexter, he puts on the fake clown nose and stuff, he, like, flicks it off, you know? I thought it was pretty insane. And I gotta say, this is a really, really insane way of, like, promoting, you know, a further storyline by showing what Dexter did back then and then seeing what he's about to do with Harrison now. Now, obviously, we have the massive threat of Kurt in this episode, as we don't know where he is, and they kind of set up that dread throughout a lot of the episode, you know? You've got Angela that's looking into everything. She's trying her best to find out what's going on with Dexter and what exactly he is. She's looking into it. She's trying to find enough evidence that can give her, you know, an opportunity to lock him away and put him away for good. You've also got Harrison and Dexter that have some bonding moments, like Dexter gives him presents and stuff. He gives them a new rifle, and at first I was like, a rifle? And then you find out that the rifle is the one that that frickin' Kurt used last episode. Dexter just gives that to Harrison. So, he teaches him that, and we've got Dexter and Harrison that go over to Angela's house and Audrey's, of course, and they, you know, celebrate Christmas, of course. But you kind of feel the tension because Audrey is, you know, kind of a innocent one. She doesn't really know anything of what's going on, but you've got Angela that's kind of like, you know, looking into Dexter. So she's trying to just, you know, play along, act like everything's normal, stuff like that. And, well, as if problems couldn't get any worse, you've got Kurt that shows up about midway through the episode at this Christmas gathering at Angela's and drops off this present for Harrison and literally looks at Harrison and does this. I'm like, buddy, what the fuck? Like, Kurt is seriously a bastard, man. I mean, the actor does a great job. I really, really enjoy his character. He is, admittedly, besides Trinity Killer, my favorite villain the show has ever come up with. But my God, man, you just want this guy dead so bad. And as if it couldn't get worse, you've got Harrison and you've got Dexter that now know where he is. They're going to come after him in the dead of night and take him down, right? They have that plan. But the problem is that we've got them that discover what Kurt has kind of been building after all these years. And they find this room of these women that have been killed. And it's all these women over these, like, decades that have been kept down here in this freezer and just there for God knows how long. And it's basically his trophies. Kurt is a sick motherfucker, man. He is a sick bastard. And when you see this, I kind of knew something was going to happen. You could feel it coming. Molly, unfortunately, is one that died. The podcaster that's been, you know, doing these podcasts throughout the season and stuff. She's kind of the innocent one that kind of has a foul mouth. Well, you find out that Kurt got her too, and she's in here with all these other women. And, you know, Molly's dead. Basically, that's that. So, Harrison and Dexter come after him, and they do manage to tag team father and son, which I thought this was so cool. They manage to get him. They do manage to get him. They lure him, and they get him. And I can't believe it, too, because you got Dexter and Harrison, father and son, you know, now both going by the code of Harry, standing over Kurt and giving him his final, you know, remarks, you know, putting the images of all the stuff and all that. But you know what I found kind of sad is that usually they do that. Usually they put like the images and stuff. Dexter doesn't even have to put the images in front of him because his fucking the women that he killed is all in front of him in this room. So Dexter doesn't even have to give him a reminder. It's all in front of him, you know? So they kill him in that freezer. They kill him in that basement, in that bunker. But it was insane. And you got Harrison that watches this. Dexter tells him, like, look, you can step out if you want. And he doesn't, he doesn't do that. He actually sits there and watches it happen. And we have Dexter that kills Kurt with Harrison there by his side. I mean, hallelujah, Kurt's dead. I mean, that's amazing. And the death scene was incredible. As you got Dexter that's like cutting him into pieces. And you can tell that Harrison is kind of rather bothered by this, so he has to step out. And I just thought it was such an incredible death scene. Now that Kurt is wrapped up, I must say, one of my all-time favorite Dexter villains. Like, besides Trinity Killer, I definitely would put him at my number 2. He's really good. And for a spinoff, too, that's really impressive. Because this isn't the main show. Like, it feels like a season 9, I'm not gonna lie. But it's technically not. It's a spinoff. It's season 1. So, yeah, I gotta say, really impressive character and really impressive villain for a spinoff. Really good. And then the episode ends with just the biggest fuck you from Kurt. As if I couldn't hate this guy more. Even in death, Dexter and Harrison go back to their cabin and find it on fire. He lit the thing on fire before they killed him. Kurt literally has wrecked Dexter and Harrison's home now. So he just gets that one other fucking W, even in death. And then at the end, he also leaves a note back for Angela saying that Dexter was the one that killed Matt. So now Angela has that evidence as well, too. Even in death, Kurt has an impact. And that's why he's my second favorite villain, because Trinity, after his death, had a big impact with Rita, right? Even after his death, we saw what he did, and in a way, he won. And I would say that Kurt, in general, I'd say he won. Call me nuts, I do think, even in death, he won, and he got the best of him. He killed Molly, he burned down Dexter's home, and he's, basically told Angela what Dexter really is, like, fully, in full detail, and exposed him for what he did to his son. And Kurt just gets a quick little stab and gets killed? No. Kurt definitely is laughing in hell right now. So, it's insane, man. The villain, to me, wins in this one. And it's a ballsy move. I like when writers do it because it's admittedly, like, it's not something you'd expect, but the villain won, and you can't kill him because you just fucking killed him. So, really interesting, man. Really crazy. This is bar none the best episode of New Blood. This was so good. Such an awesome episode, and the end of Kurt was seriously rewarding. So, let me know your thoughts down below. What did you guys think of Dexter episode 9 of season 1 of New Blood? And, of course, stay tuned for our finale review coming right after this. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button. You don't miss any of the videos for Dexter New Blood. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Dexter New Blood. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.